Up and Adam, this is the reactionary. And today, we're going to be doing some math. Why? Well, because math is bigoted. Why is it bigoted? Well, because it advocates for an objective truth. How does it advocate for an objective truth? Well, for example, 1 plus 1 equals 2. We all know that. But it cannot equal anything other than 2. It will not equal 3, not equal 4, not equal 0, nothing except 2 forever and ever, and that cannot be changed. Of course, liberals do not like objective truth because they think you should be able to change things as it fits your will. Let's get rid of this. That's why they advocate for transgenderism. Now, of course, even in math, there are things that have multiple solutions. For example, x to the I equals -1. Sorry, I to the x equals -1. My mistake. There are actually infinitely many solutions, 2 plus 4n, such that n equals an integer. But even in this case, that's still an objective truth. I to the x equals -1 cannot have a finite number of solutions whatsoever. Never, forever and ever, it will always be the same infinite number. It will always be 2 plus 4n, such that n is an integer. And of course, objective truth is good, but liberals don't think it's good. That is why we are going to be doing some objective truth today in a math problem. Pretty simple math problem. It's geometry. Here we have this. We want to find the area of this shaded sector here. So what we're given is that this line xy, which is a radius, is 2 units, and this chord yz is also 2 units. Now, right away, we can already say this line xz, it's also a radius, so that's also 2 units. Excuse my bad, not handwriting, but mouse writing. And so now we see that this is an equilateral triangle, which means all of these angles are the same angle, all the same radians. That number of radians is pi over 3. Why is it pi over 3? Because all of the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Or, in terms of radians, that would be pi radians. And so there are 3 angles, and so they all add up to pi radians, so divide by 3, pi over 3 radians. Pretty simple. Okay? So we know that this angle is pi over 3, so we want to find this angle now, which would just be pi minus pi over 3. I'm not going to write that down. And so now we can pretty easily find the area of this sector, and the area for that will be the area. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to use text. So the area of this shaded sector, or any shaded sector, when you're given an angle, would equal 1/2 times theta, which I will represent using the letter thorn, capital letter thorn, which is the angle, of course, in radians, times the radius, which is 2 in this case, squared. Sorry. There. So that is our formula. In this case, we can plug in for theta. We can plug in pi over 3 minus 3. Sorry, pi minus pi over 3. And then for the radius, we can plug in 2. So that's 2 squared, which is 4. So 4 pi minus pi over 3. So it's going to be 1/2 times pi minus pi over 3 times 4. Okay, so from here, what we can do is we can just kind of combine like terms, for lack of better terms. And so what we get is 2/3 pi times 1/2, and excuse the way I draw my ones, I don't know why I do it like that, times 4. Okay, and then we can do some more reducing. All right, we will get this will be 2/6, which equals 1/3 pi times 4. And then, of course, this equals 4/3 pi. And that's it. That's our answer. Area equals 4/3 pi. And that is an objective truth. That is the only answer it could possibly be. It cannot be anything else, no matter how much you want it to be something else. Cry about it.